Good day, student, and nice to meet all of you back. This lesson is prepared for 0654 IGCSE Coordinated Science. We are discussing chapter 11, Air and Water. This is lesson number 3. The lesson number 1, we learn about water, filtration, and chlorination. In the lesson number 2, we have learned about source of air pollutant, effect of those air pollutant, and the type of the air pollutant. And today in the lesson 3, we want to learn what is the technique that we use in the chemistry or in the industry to reduce this pollutant. And all these are based on our syllabus. Besides this, there are also other methods. So we'll go through the PowerPoint today. So lesson 3. So our focus today is describe some approaches to reduce emission of sulfur dioxide. And number 2, describe and outline how a catalytic converter works. So probably some of you, it's the first time you're hearing the word of catalytic converter. Usually below the car. Okay, so top 3 question. However, I only have 2 questions for you today. How can we reduce formation of sulfur dioxide? That's number 1. Some of you from watching the second lesson, you have known that sulfur dioxide is produced as a byproduct of combustion of fossil fuel, that is basically coal, petroleum, and gas. Okay, and my last question today, what is this? This is a catalytic converter, catalytic converter. So how it is working? So you can see there's some diagram here. So I'm gonna give you a 1 minute. Okay, try to think at least for the first question. What is the answer? How we can reduce formation of sulfur dioxide? Now, so guys, to reduce sulfur dioxide, we use low sulfur petrol. So in the petroleum industry, the sulfur is removed from the gasoline by treatment with alkaline solution like sodium plumbide. So you can see here, the petroleum industry, they produce a lot of sulfur as a byproduct. Okay, so this is one of the way that we can get sulfur. Beside from production of petroleum industry, we also can get sulfur from sulfur mining naturally from places like sulfur mine or in volcanoes. We also can get sulfur from other compound. You can watch the video for sulfur as I have put in the YouTube also by myself. Now, the next one. How to remove or reduce sulfur dioxide? According to our syllabus, they have mentioned to discuss about flue gas desulphurization by calcium oxide. So guys, flue gas desulphurization means there's an industrial technique that they will spray calcium oxide that are mixed with water on the top of this tank that the sulfur dioxide is moving out. So guys, all these gas, for example, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, or any other gas, when they move out in this gas chamber, the long gas chamber, there is a sprinkler or water spray on the top of this chimney. So this sprinkler or water sprayer contain diluted calcium oxide. Calcium oxide can dilute partially with water. So they are sprayed. So what would happen? This partially dissolved calcium oxide will start to react with, for example, sulfur to form like calcium sulfide, CaSiO3, which is usually used to make like sealing or to use in the cement industry. We will learn this more also in chapter carbonate as well as chapter sulfur. Both of this video is already in the YouTube. Please watch also. Okay, so this is a very simple understanding. All this gas will dissolve and start to react with this calcium oxide. So even carbon dioxide will react with calcium oxide to form like calcium carbonate. Okay. So at this point, this equation for direction is not important for you for this topic. Okay. Now the last question about the catalytic converter, how it works. There's 3 equations that you need to know. I'm going to teach with you how to do these 3 equations without memorizing it. Okay, these are the 3 equations. Carbon monoxide becoming carbon dioxide, nitrogen monoxide becoming either nitrogen dioxide, oxygen, or nitrogen monoxide reacting with this carbon monoxide, okay, to form carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Okay, so these are the equations that we need to learn, and I want to teach you how to write this equation. So if we go to the whiteboard, so guys, the first part is about, I'm going to write this equation for you. Okay, so carbon monoxide, all right, and then over here carbon dioxide. Okay, so we know carbon monoxide can be changed to carbon dioxide. It's very simple. All of you know this is carbon monoxide, and then to change to carbon dioxide. So how we want to change them? We want to add up more oxygen. So we can put some oxygen here. Try to balance, put 2 carbon here, and then 2 here, finish. So this is a very simple way, you don't need to memorize. Now another one, we have this nitrogen monoxide, am I right? So same, nitrogen monoxide, it become nitrogen plus oxygen. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to write this equation. Same, you have nitrogen monoxide, and then same here. So you know nitrogen, so just write N2, oxygen O2. All right, so to balance, you put a 2 in front. Finish. That's all. You don't need to memorize, guys. Now we want to go to another equation, the last one. There's only 3 equations. So carbon monoxide become carbon dioxide, nitrogen monoxide become nitrogen and oxygen. So how about when we have, let's say, carbon monoxide with, let's say, nitrogen. Okay, monoxide example. So what we're going to form? We are going to form carbon dioxide plus nitrogen. Okay, so same, I want to teach you how to write this equation. So this is an arrow. So guys, you write first carbon monoxide here plus nitrogen monoxide, and then you're going to have an arrow I'm going to put carbon dioxide here and nitrogen. Okay, so I want to show you a very simple way. As you can see, there is 2 here. Am I right? I'm going to put 2 here. Okay, and then as you can see, there's already 2 oxygen and there's 1 oxygen here. It is not balanced. So always whenever we have an odd number, it's good to make it an even. So I want to put 2 here. I'm going to put 2 here. So now we have 2 carbon on our left, 2 carbon on our right. We have 2 oxygen here and 2 oxygen, 4 oxygen. We have 4 oxygen and we have 2 nitrogen on the left, 2 nitrogen on the right. All right. So we have finished this 3 equation without memorizing it. Okay. So now the last slide today, as you can see. Okay, the last one today. Okay, resume the slide. So guys, once you know these 3 equations, you can see basically whenever all these gases enter here, there is all this ceramic honeycomb. This ceramic contain some transition metal like nickel, platinum, or palladium. They will produce a surface for these gases to come together and connect and react. So this is what happens in a catalytic converter. So it is usually fixed underneath a car, as you can see, or if you can see in the exhaust of a motorcycle, there's a large tank at the end there. So this is what is catalytic converter. It converts all this carbon monoxide to become carbon dioxide, nitrogen to become nitrogen monoxide to become nitrogen oxygen. So this is what it does. Okay, you can go and search more information about this in the web or in the books and read furthermore. So guys, that's all for today. If you have any question, feel free to put a message to me in the YouTube. I will answer to you. That's all for now. Bye-bye.